Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brian. I'm an English antique dealer living in Normandy in France, and we're going to show you what we've picked up on our travels this week, starting with this fabulous piece, which, as you can see, is a crystal ball. We bought this yesterday. We've tested it to be crystal rather than just plain glass. Now we test that by putting it on a piece of white paper, and you get a greyness through there, don't you, Tracy? Grey tinge. So we've tested that. It's crystal.
You can also test it with black light, can't you?
Fabulous thing. Look at that. I've never bought one before. I'm probably going to struggle to get this out of the house, I think, aren't I?
Yes, you could possibly.
Yeah, that might be a keeper. But just such a fascinating thing.
Might be a Christmas present.
My Christmas present.
A Christmas present, not for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really...
yeah, it could be for you, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you normally do, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get something for you and give it to me as a Christmas present, like you used to do with the horse rugs. Remember you used to get me horse rugs for Christmas?
Horses, darling.
Anyway, there we go. Now, these have been used for thousands of years. Bob Cratchit's just coming up. Come on, Bob. Come on, have a look in the crystal ball. Yeah, these have been used for thousands of years. I think 2000 BC in Europe. No.
Yeah, 2000 BC in Europe.
In Europe and 3000 BC in China. But amazing, really. I'm not sure how.
Scrying for divination.
Scrying, divination. Yeah, I don't know how
you look into them to see hidden things, such as spiritual, subconscious, or things that could possibly happen in the future. Yeah, it's just a form of divination. There's lots of different forms of divination. People use bodies of water, they use mirrors, they use flames, they use the sky. There's lots of different sorts. But this is probably the one that most people know or have heard of.
They're normally, well, on telly and films. They're not big, aren't they, normally?
Yeah, but they don't have to be.
They don't have to be, no. But Hermione didn't like it, did she? She rolled it off the table and it bounced out of the room. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Yeah, that's a wonderful little thing.
They are very interesting. Elizabeth I's consultant was into astronomy. What's the other one? I always get confused. Astronomy and astrology. That's it.
And his name was?
John Dee.
John Dee.
He's quite famous, and he used to use a crystal ball.
Yeah.
And he used to...
There's often something in these things. There must be, isn't there? That's for it to have gone through thousands of years. It must have worked to a degree, but you must have to have that within you to be able to use it. Not anyone can.
Well, the idea is that you use them. It's with your psychic abilities, isn't
But I don't have any, so it's no good for me, is it?
Well,
but it's very tactile. It's really nice to hold, isn't it?
Very nice things.
It's like the prayer beads, and people de-stress with them. I could de-stress with that all day. It's lovely. But there we go, crystal ball. That's the first one we've ever had on the site. Although
it's not something we come across very often. I'm surprised we don't come across them more often, actually, to be honest.
We don't see that many around, do you? But that's...
It's the whole thing with divination is very interesting. Lots of people use, I mean, things like reading the tea leaves. We all heard about that as children, didn't we?
Yeah, it's difficult these days with tea bags, isn't it?
No, you cut the tea bags and pour them out.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. All very interesting mystical stuff, isn't it? Shall I roll that over there and put that down there? It's probably going to be Tracy's...
If you are interested in these tarot type things, I would suggest you have a look at Half Witch on YouTube. She's very good.
Yeah.
Look her up. She's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Put that there. Probably going to stay with us, that one. Should we have a look at this book next?
Yes.
This book it's a bug book. Victorian. Can you see the spine there? Yeah. Are you reading that?
Histoire naturelle.
Histoire naturelle. Yeah, a leather spine, nice condition. Late Victorian. It doesn't actually have a date on it, this book, but it's full of bugs. So we'll
bugs,
stop.
As in that's what it's talking about, but it is a little bit foxed inside as well.
Yeah, do you want to come round and have a bit of a look over my shoulder? So this is the opening page. Look, that's quite interesting. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Like a big cocoony thing full of sort of buggage.
Larvae.
Yeah, Encyclopedia Histoire Naturelle. Unfortunately, it hasn't got a date on it. Most books that we buy do have dates. This one doesn't, which is a shame, but it's definitely of the Victorian period. You know, they loved collecting and they loved natural history, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
You'd often get the butterflies skewered on those displays and cabinets of curiosities. But yeah,
What's
interesting.
interesting about this is that not only does it
Is that
tell
date?
you the species, but
that
it gives
date
you a
there?
date. Yeah, and that's the date,
Ah,
who found it, and where it's been published,
yeah.
like the Encyclopedia Britannica. So it is quite interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
for anyone interested in bugs, it's just so interesting. It is all in French, but it's got lovely diagrams.
Stag
as well,
beetles.
drawings.
I wasn't going to flick through, but yeah, it's got really good drawings, hasn't it?
Yeah, it is a really comprehensive
Yeah.
collection.
A little
Actually.
bit foxed
It
here
is
and
a bit
there.
fox.
So there we are, really interesting old Victorian book on bugs for anyone into, can't think what you call.
It's just beetles, isn't it? It's not all bugs.
No, it's not all bugs. Beetles, stag beetles, that sort of thing.
Yeah, they're in there.
What do you call that? What, entomology or something?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Buggage. Okay, next, let's do this. You found this one yesterday, Tracy. It was a good find because I missed it. This is a little letter rack. Probably dating, I reckon it's deco, isn't it, with a marble? But it's really well made. These
It's
look,
nice with the black marble, isn't it?
yeah, these are bronze, I think. These little,
Yeah, they're very smart. Sometimes when you find something, it's really interesting because in today's society, we probably don't use letter racks very much. Certainly nothing like they used to be used. Yeah.
much letter writing now.
No. But that I like to try and find other uses for things that are too gorgeous to not use anymore or have in the house. And I think with this one, you could, I mean, you would only get a couple of books if you put 2 books in there, but if you were reading 2 novels, you could have that on the side with your 2 books in. Or if you have tarot cards, you could stand your decks in there, tarot cards, oracle cards.
Crystal balls.
Anything
tarot cards.
you could
Fat
stand
toast.
in there.
Maybe not.
It's just really interesting. I think there are so many uses. Sometimes we just have to try and think of a use.
Yeah,
We don't use
definitely.
it for the original use.
We would say try and use your antiques.
Yeah.
It's a really well
Absolutely.
made little thing. It's got it's
Yeah,
held on
it's lovely.
individually held on with nuts on the bottom. Little feet there. Lovely bit of black marble. Beautiful little piece. Art Deco, I would think. Probably 1920. Like Tracy says, can find another use for
Find a
these
use
things.
for it, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just too nice not to use. Oh, you could put serviettes in there as well.
Yeah, another
all
dying
sorts. There's
thing. So anyone
not
uses
in France.
serviettes.
Everyone uses serviettes in France. Paper ones quite a lot,
Yeah.
but they still use them.
Yeah.
You could put lots of things in there.
It's lovely. Now, we found these yesterday. These are quite smart, aren't they? Little pincushion shoes. They're not silver, a silver plate. But aren't they nice? They're not a pair, they're both the same. It's unusual to find 2, but have a look at that. Still got the little pins in it.
Yeah.
That probably dates from about, again, it's going to be early 20th century, isn't it?
Yeah. I would
Edwardian
think so.
period, I thought.
Edwardian, yeah.
Yeah.
The shoes are definitely going to date it to around about that
You,
period.
you can
aren't they,
see
I
how
would have
much
thought.
wear that material
Yes,
has
there's
had
a
on
lot
there.
of wear on the fabric.
Helps you to realise these are old pieces. But yeah, very unusual.
I expect they've always been used, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you not use them if you've got them? Most French women probably sew.
Sewing's
So
very big, isn't it?
yeah, it's still very big here.
Very popular.
Actually. Yeah, still very popular.
Becoming popular and more popular
Quilting
again, I think.
is very popular as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they're lovely little
And
pieces.
they love giving handmade gifts, so
There we are.
yeah, they're really nice.
I think we'll probably separate those, won't we?
Yeah.
As they're the same they're both left hookers. There we go. Lovely little pincushions. Now, are we doing these? Yeah.
Yeah.
These are Black Forest carved ornaments, well, candle holders. We've got little candles in them there, look. Tracy, I bought these, well, I probably bought these about 2 years ago and forgotten about them. They got buried somewhere in a corner. And Tracy, we found them, and Tracy's given them a really good clean up. And they've come up really well, haven't they?
What are the birds then?
What are they?
You're always saying to me, what are the flowers? What are the birds?
It might be a phoenix, look. Fawkes the phoenix. It's got a little bit at the back there. I think they're going to be game birds, aren't they?
I don't think they are.
They're unusual birds, actually. Have a look at those. The only trouble with these birds is
Somebody might know what birds they are. You're supposed to be...
they'd have a job to eat because their beaks have gone, unfortunately. Both of them, I think. They both lost the beaks.
Happens, doesn't it? They get dropped. And
They're probably...
they've got a few
well,
little knocks on them.
Well over 100 years old, aren't they?
Knock them around. But I'm surprised, actually, they're in that good a condition, to be honest.
Yeah. Black forest carving from the very southwest of Germany. I think it all started I was reading about it. It started in Switzerland originally, I think, in that area where it joins. But anyway, it was massive in the mid-19th century, black forest carving. No, I mean,
and again with natural forms like birds, bears, animals and
cuckoos,
stuff.
cuckoo clocks.
Cuckoo clocks.
Yeah, I'd love a cuckoo clock.
Yeah,
I want a cuckoo clock.
Although you get annoyed with the ticking of a normal clock, so how are you going to bear it with a...
I could put up with a cuckoo doing that. It would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Cuckooing at you every hour. Yeah. I don't know what birds they are. I reckon they're going to be game birds. Game birds. But anyway, there we go. Perfect little...
Not game birds. I don't think they
Well,
are.
what do you think they are? Swans, I suppose. You think they're swans?
I'm not sure.
Or
Yeah,
ostriches.
they could be game birds, branch. Have they got webbed feet?
No. They're not ducks.
I don't know that. No, I just wondered if they were waders or something. But no, they wouldn't be, would they? Why would they be?
Anyway, there we go.
So if you do know what these birds are,
Let us know.
let us know.
Have a guess.
I'm not sure.
Black forest carved dicky birds.
No, you're quite smart. Somebody will know what they are.
Yeah. So that's it for this week. I think that's all our pieces. We just wanted to say thank you so much because we've reached over 500 subscribers, which is brilliant for us. We're so chuffed with that. And so thank you very much to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. We really appreciate it. What else has been happening? I still haven't done the lid on Bob Cratchit's hamper yet.
No, you haven't.
So that must be done. I want to just make a mention to a guy, Mark, friend of ours in Birmingham, an antique dealer. He's got a website. He's on YouTube, Antiques Central. Go and take a look at his site because
I'll put the
you'll
name
put a link in.
the
Yeah,
description,
he's got some really interesting videos if you're interested in the antique trade, how it all works. There's some really good videos on there.
And he's got a shop as well.
And he's got a shop,
is worth
yeah.
having a look at too.
That's Mark at Antique Central in Birmingham. Well worth a look. I think.
And you didn't mention today.
You've done it. She's done it again.
I've done it again.
She's done it again.
I dropped one this morning. I dropped it and broke it.
Look at this. We've got some little salts. These are
We did have a pair
a pair of salts.
with nice little liners.
Little glass liners, and Tracy cleaned them this morning, passed them to me, and she said, no, I'm just going to clean that one a little bit more, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I was in the lounge and I heard ding in the kitchen, bouncing across the floor. Swear words, yeah. And
That's because always clean glass over a tea towel, and I didn't.
Yeah.
And it got so sudsy with the washing up liquid, and it just slipped straight out of my fingers.
What a shame.
Which was a shame because they were a pair.
A little pair there, beautiful little salts.
The other one's going to have to get a new life now.
You're going to make it into a pincushion or something,
Yeah,
you
it'll
said?
be a pincushion, I think.
Yeah, that's the drama. The thing with antiques, it can happen, can't it?
Unfortunately, it often does.
It often does.
You take the labels off them sometimes when you've bought them and you find out there's a crack under it or damage.
I've had a few Mary Madonna figures. I've walked out of the shop and seen that there's a hairline on
On the head.
On the
yeah,
head.
The
Head's been off.
The hands have been off.
Buyer beware. Once you've bought it, you've had it. So yeah, that was one of the
But sometimes
trials.
it's just a case of, or if you get it home and break it like I did today, you've just got to find another use for it. If it's something quite cool and you think, no, I don't want to let it go.
I mean, I find it strange that they had these salts, because I would have thought that would be damp really quick, and especially an old posh drafty old house, the salt's on the table.
Well, I would imagine the salt would be put in for the meal.
Taken out again.
It would be poured back into a container afterwards. But the trouble is that French meals generally go on for quite a long time. People leave the spoons...
By which time, in our house, it was solidified, wouldn't it, the salt?
It wouldn't. But what would happen is that people leave the spoons in the salt, and of course it corrodes the spoons. One of those spoons has got a tiny hole in it where it's gets left in the salt for 3 hours, corrodes.
Lovely little spoons as well.
Damage. Yeah, the spoons are lovely.
Little
Rococo
design on that. What a shame.
Yeah.
That's antiques. And she dropped it again just then, did you see?
Yeah, I know. I nearly dropped the crystal ball today. It's just one of those days.
It's one of those days.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's not good.
Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little video. Please like and subscribe if you did. And we will see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.